Hello, my friends out there on the internet. Welcome back to another trip down gaming memory lane today with not Super Mario Brothers, but the original OG Mario Brothers on the Nintendo Entertainment System. That's right, this was the game that came first, even though some people that maybe are a little more casual with games might call what is actually Super Mario Brothers, Mario Brothers. This was the game that actually came before it, where a lot of the, I guess, Mario lore, if you will, about Mario and Luigi being plumbers and all that good stuff, where this comes from was this original game that it came out after Donkey Kong, but certainly, before Super Mario Brothers. I think this game had come out pretty closely around the launch of the Famicom in Japan, but of course, by the time we got the Nintendo Entertainment System in the US, Super Mario Brothers was pretty much already a thing, because pretty infamously was a pack-in game for most people on the NES, I guess, unless you got the version that came with the robot. But this game was sold separately in the US and was a game that many people picked up. Probably a lot of people also remember playing this game in arcades. That's where I remember this was playing this at a local roller rink here locally, to date myself quite a bit. But you know about how old these games are. I remember playing this at a roller rink and having a lot of fun with it, kind of with the platforming mechanics and the kind of unique... Ooh, I'm going to barely miss this. Oh, it was so close. The unique platforming mechanics of course, jumping underneath things to knock them over and then knock them into the water and all that, as you see here in this game. You notice we had the Koopa Troopas. I don't think they were called that then. I think most people I knew just called them the Turtles. I think they were like Shell Fiends or Shell Shockers or something like that. Those only took the one hit. They're the relatively easy ones, all things considered. And then you have the giant enemy crabs that take 2 hits to knock over. And then later you're going to see, hopefully we get far enough, we don't get eaten by one of these things. You're going to see the flies that are a little trickier to off because they take... You have to hit them at just the right time. And now we're taking too long, so the fireballs are coming out to have their revenge. Not good, not good. These crabs are moving so fast. Okay, I can probably get them this time. There we go. Whew. All right. And then at some point, you're going to get ice that comes out as well. And it just gets, like a lot of 80s video games in the 80s loop does. They get a little faster. They get a little meaner. A little more challenging. That POW block is something you can use, I think, 3 times in a level to flip everything upside down, basically. Or the equivalent of hitting everything from underneath one time. We'll say that. Because it won't, automatically flip the crabs over unless they've already been hit one time, like that angry guy there. You'll notice a little coin comes out every time we send something into the drink. Oh. Okay, good. Let's see if we can get this guy. Yep, before a fireball gives me trouble. Whew. Okay, we get another bonus level? No, not yet. We get a change in scenery, though. Oh, okay, here's those flies I talked about earlier. Now, I think more people probably played this game and recognized this game because it is a mini game. Probably most well known from Super Mario 3. But I know it showed up in Mario Advance later on, like a more full version of this game. Like pretty much this original ROM is in Mario Advance. And, they've obviously Mario Brothers pretty much goes everywhere that classic Nintendo stuff goes. I'm pretty sure it was on the classic NES console they released a few years ago. Very confident it's on the Switch Online. There's many ways to play this game if you want to take a trip down memory lane. And check out Mario Brothers before they were Super. But of course, where pretty much everything is rooted. If you have a 2-player mode, you do end up playing with Luigi as well. Who's green. He looks like Fire Luigi, though, because he's green and white. He's not just the red into green palette swap, but he wears the... Ooh, now we get the ice. This is going to be a little more challenging. So the ice is a little slippery. It's really about timing that jump, which I didn't do, and that's gonna throw my whole game off because now I gotta go back and get everything else. Yeah, it's not good. That's where my out of practiceness is not going to come in very handy. No bonus. That's sad. I think this is the level now with these more yellow grounds where the little icebergs are going to come out, which obviously makes sense because we just had a nice bonus level. I don't want to let those turtles stay. It's very similar to like Joust or something like that, where if you let them stay on the ground too long, they get back up and they're meaner. There's our little ice friend. Ooh, tricky. I thought the ice guy was going to be our turtle. Okay, I can track him here. Okay, we got him just before the ice thing melted, because I think if the ice guy melts, I think you have to deal with that for a little while. I don't think that's something you just... I think it actually sticks around for a few boards, which kind of sucks. Where the coins come from before they were in Super Mario Brothers, of course. Alright, so this is just going to get a lot meaner. Oh no! Lost my first life, and I think that's because, yeah, that's definitely because of the ice, and I'm just not used to how much the ice will mess you up if you're not careful. Let's say I'm about ready to burn a POW brick hit, but we'll see here. There we go. There's one. Can kind of cheat off to the side to get the other. I was gonna try to knock that guy over. We'll get him when he comes over here. Boom, got him. All right. Not bad. Considering I haven't played this game in a very long time, I'm actually very pleased with how I'm doing so far. My friends and I used to play this game a lot. I actually remember playing this game. I probably played this game more recently on the Atari 2600 than I did like an actual Nintendo Entertainment System. Although certainly, you know, as I was talking about earlier, the mini games. Ooh, that's a way too easy mistake to make. Although it looks like the ice did reset between levels. That's good to know because I didn't think that was a thing. I thought you were kind of screwed. Well, I'm kind of screwed because I can't jump right, but that's all right. All right, he didn't turn pink, so we know we've got more coming. Oh. And that's where it gets dangerous, too, is you'll run right into one of these things if you're not careful. Okay. On to level 12. Is this another bonus round? Nope, not yet. I kind of can't believe I've come this whole way without hitting the POW block, but I also think the POW block, sometimes it can get you into more trouble than it's worth. Not me just dealing with the ice situation. Oh no! I got the green crab. You don't usually see the mid colors because usually I'm able to off them up quick. Off them off. It made sense in my head what I was trying to say. I usually am able to eliminate them from the stage before they get to that point. Okay, here comes the fly again. Notice how sometimes I try to actually hit them from a certain angle underneath to make them sort of ricochet. See, I was not expecting the crab. You know what? This is where I use the POW brick to make this a little easier. So I've got to get up there fast because they have fast recovery times. You know, the further in you go with the levels. Hooray! Another bonus level. Let's see if I can get it right this time. The bonus levels are also when your POW brick refills. Grr. You have to time that jump perfect to get all the coins. All right, that's okay, because I'm still actually really happy with how it's been going so far. I think most people that remember playing this game with their friends, though, remember just being really mean to each other because, yes, you don't flip your opponent over, but you can, you know, if you time your bounces appropriately and that you can screw your friend over in this. And that's, if I remember right, it's been a long time since I played the mini game in Mario 3, but I'm pretty sure the mini game in Mario 3 was like all about screwing over the other player. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to let that coin go. You can actually, if you're really esports pro, you can actually kill that fireball. You have to hit it. You have to hit the platform underneath, like when it hits the platform. Which, ooh. Okay, we're gonna do a POW. I just want to be done with it. We're gonna do a POW. And for me, that's when the POW brick is best used, when most of the stuff in the stage is pretty much gone already, so you're not going to cause complete chaos. I knew that was going to happen. At least get these guys moving a little faster. Let's see if maybe... Okay, they're going to... There we go. So we'll get one, and then he's going to go back. That ice guy is lost. Okay, should be able to get one hit on him there. Ooh. Okay, let's see which pipe he comes out of. Oh, oh. Drat. Okay, we can get him here. We can get him here. Got him. Look, ooh, look how far he flew. Okay. 16. Let's go. Okay. Sure, we'll just... That sucked. That little ice guy, and that was my own fault. I can't say the computer cheated or anything. I saw that coming. That ice guy kind of being where he was at really complicated that situation, and that is just too dang bad. Ugh. Isn't the ice squeak noise like terrible? Sorry, I keep... Isn't that noise terrible? Proceeds to keep making noise. Ooh. Does the fly get turbo? Or no, maybe not. The fly might not get turbo. I feel like the green fireballs are really easy to dodge just by running from one end of the screen to other. Watch. Now that I said that, a green fireball is going to end it all for me. Because that's how these things go. This is why you don't tempt fate while you're recording a video archive to be watched for all time. Setting myself up for future failure. We taught that ice guy a lesson. That fly's about to teach me a lesson. Ooh, I learned something today. You can actually stop the ice brick mid-melt. Shoot. Shoot. You know what? I did that. Yes, I did. Oh! Remember that whole tempt fate thing we talked about? Yep. Deserved. Deserved. All right, let's take a look at Game B. Game B, as it turns out, very similar to Game A, except I believe it's a little bit harder and a little bit faster. I think it's supposed to emulate the arcade a little bit more because, of course, arcades wanted your quarters, so they were a little bit meaner. Oh yeah, those fireballs weren't even on the first stage last time. You know what? YOLO. Look at me, not me burning the POW block on the first stage. Okay, there we go. Now, if I was trying to optimize my score, I'd be trying to collect the coins first and do things like that, but, I'm not. Ugh. Oh, gross. Ooh, barely. Barely, that's right. Give me the loot. Finally, I get one successful bonus stage while recording this. All right. Was that an extra life too? I'll take it. Yeah, those green fireballs are definitely spawning a little quicker than they were before. Okay, he's gonna come... Oh, nope, shoot, he ricocheted off the coin. Okay, so he's gonna come this way. Alright, we got it. Now, one of these days, I'll have to consider doing a video with a friend so that we can show you some of the nasty two-player stuff in this game where you can be really mean to each other. And you can steal the coins, get points. I think that's really part of what made this game so popular, which is interesting because Mario Brothers Super is probably a little bit more known as, you know, cooperative and you help each other out, you know, but the original one could be very mean-spirited, but that was actually kind of the fun of it, as weird as it is to say. All right. Not bad. It really just seems like what got meaner is the fireballs and the time you have to do. Oh, I don't think those flies are staying on the ground quite as long either. Ooh, look at that. Bonus points from doing two things in one action. I believe the coins, knocking the enemies over, all of it will work. Ooh, thank gosh that was the last one or I was going to get eaten by the green fireball. That was for sure. Okay. Phase 7, not bad for a game B. I'll take it. See, the time on that, not very kind to get 1600. All right. As usual, I feel like we're learning a little bit the more we play, and that's what mastering the old games is. Oh, the one time I get the jump right, I didn't get the coin on the bottom first. We might still get this, actually. Woohoo, I'll take it. Oh, we get another one. I would have figured there was just the one achievement for a bonus round. Sometimes the strategy to letting things kind of bounce off each other a little bit, like I did with that ice brick, kind of helped it not melt up top. Okay, which side? This side. Ooh, 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 I should have just stayed put. I should have stayed put, and that green fireball wouldn't have got me. Let's be real, the green fireballs owed me one. I already taunted them earlier. That poor ice cube's just gonna get stuck going back and forth forever. That's the first time we've seen a fly threaten to change color. Can we get the... There we go. All right. Let's see if we can get the crab. Try to knock it off the... Okay, well then, if that's gonna happen, we'll knock that over too. So we can do that and that. Yay! Sorry, a sip of coffee at this late hour was very important to keep me going. Okay. Woo! Oh, I didn't even see... Okay, that was a tricky one. I didn't even see the crab on the other side, and I should have. Womp womp. He's doing a great job knocking that iceberg back and forth. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. There's a lot of different ports to this game, too. You know, the Atari 2600 had one. I know it's weird to think about a Nintendo game on the Atari 2600, but I think Parker Brothers, at least in the U.S., had the license to do a lot of... Because I remember Popeye and... actually, I'm not sure if they had the license for Atari. They had it for Commodore 64, though. Because Commodore 64 took cartridges, and that was the machine that I really grew up on. As well as Nintendo and Atari and all that, but, you know, the home computer for sure that I grew up on. And I remember Parker Brothers made a Popeye cart. I don't remember if they made... Oh, I saw the crab coming. Okay. I don't remember if they made this, though. That might have been another company. It might have been Ocean or something. These fireballs are complicating everything. Oh. Boo hiss. This is really where I should have just used the POW block. In fact, I think that may be what I just do to end this. All right. Done. Hooray, another bonus board. Got it. Didn't get it. Fell all the way to the bottom. No. Oh well. I'm pretty sure the timer's getting shorter and shorter with each subsequent bonus level. Unfortunately, with the Koopas, you cannot just jump on their back. That was something they added later. Because again, technically they weren't called Koopas in this game. They were something else, and I can't remember the name. Cue somebody posting it in the comments, but it's fine. Shell something. Not me jumping over the coin. Okay, we'll wait for the ice to ricochet. There we go. Okay, we're back above 100K. For game B, I'll take it. We're on our last life. One mistake and it's over, but Technically, it's supposed to be a slightly... It's not as harder as I thought it would be. It's really just some of the tighter timings that's making this harder. Stupid mistake. See? That's what happens. I started to get ego, and I got humbled real quick by an ice brick. Real quick. Anyway, that's Mario Brothers. I enjoy... You know what? Not bad. Getting to round like 17 when I haven't played this game in years, I'll take it. That really wasn't bad at all. So I hope you enjoyed this quick trip down memory lane on stream at some point. If you're not following me over on Twitch, of course, I really appreciate all the subscribes and follows here on YouTube. But if you're not following me on Twitch over at Rob Roberts over on Twitch, we'll do a live stream of all the Super Mario games at some point. And still trying to decide if I'm going to, you know, try to do the speed run warp whistle thing, or I'll try to get through all the games without warping at all. I'll probably end up doing both, let's be real. But anyway, thank you so much for taking the time out to watch, and leave a comment and let me know you're out there. I always appreciate all the hellos, and we will see you next time here on the channel. Bye, everybody.